The human brain is the most complex structure in the known universe, a high-speed network powered by a delicate internal chemistry that sustains every thought and memory. But for millions of women, that clarity is suddenly interrupted by a pervasive, disorienting mist, the biological reality known as brain fog. A landmark 2026 study from the Mayo Clinic confirms the scale of this experience. 87% of women in perimenopause report significant cognitive shifts. At the heart of this transition is estrogen, not just a reproductive hormone, but the primary metabolic driver for the female brain's energy production. During perimenopause, these hormone levels fluctuate and eventually decline, destabilizing the energy supply that keeps the brain firing at peak efficiency. This creates what scientists call an energy gap, a literal metabolic shortfall where the brain struggles to process information with its usual speed. This isn't a loss of intelligence or a sign of permanent decline. It is the result of the central nervous system trying to fire on an unstable fuel source. The Mayo Clinic data reveals that the brain is not a static organ. It is a dynamic system, genetically programmed to adapt to these hormonal shifts. The 2026 study highlights a global crisis in awareness. Despite the biological universality of these symptoms, many women face this transition without a scientific roadmap. Mitochondrial efficiency, the powerhouse of our cells, is directly impacted by estrogen's withdrawal. This is where the exhaustion of brain fog begins. However, the brain doesn't just shut down. It initiates a remarkable process of structural reorganization, literally rewiring its energy supply lines. This is neuroplasticity in real time. Your brain is finding new, more efficient ways to function in a lower estrogen environment. The Mayo Clinic researchers found that the brain can shift its primary fuel source, stabilizing its performance once the software update is complete. But during the transition, oxidative stress can increase. Managing this stress through targeted science is key to clearing the fog faster. The 2026 review emphasizes that this transition is a temporary period of vulnerability, but one that can be managed with professional guidance. By identifying markers early, we can move from the dementia scare, where women fear they are losing their minds, to empowered health management. Think of perimenopause as a massive, intensive system update for your central nervous system. It's messy and resource-heavy, but necessary. Once the reorganization is complete, the brain stabilizes into a new baseline of cognitive efficiency that can last for decades. The Mayo Clinic study suggests that lifestyle interventions, nutrition, sleep, and cardiovascular support are the best ways to facilitate this update. Supporting your brain's structure during this time isn't just about feeling better now. It's about long-term neuroprotection. We are witnessing a new era of women's health science, where mental exhaustion is no longer dismissed, but biologically understood. The primary takeaway from the 2026 data is empowerment. When you understand the why behind the fog, you gain the power to manage the how. At LunarWise, we are dedicated to bringing this high-level science out of the journals and into your daily life. You are not losing your mind. You are witnessing your brain's incredible resilience as it prepares for its next chapter of strength and wisdom. The science is clear, the data is validated, and the roadmap for your health transition is finally being written. Join the community of women who are choosing wisdom over fear. You aren't alone in this transition, and the science is on your side. For more deep dives into the science of your health and the latest clinical reviews, support the LunarWise channel. Like this video and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Knowledge is the foundation of the perimenopausal transition. LunarWise. Stay informed, stay wise. We'll see you in the next deep dive into the science of your biology.